make a play or something.
Now, last year you were talking a lot about Carl Joseph and how you liked him as a player and you felt you could be that player. Did we see some Carl Joseph and Lee Kpogba last season?
I ain't have a season like Carl Joseph, but he definitely inspired. I mean, Carl Joseph definitely inspired me though. Like far as just since I was a kid, like just coming to West Virginia, like I said, I was committed here my sophomore year in high school. Simply because, honestly, I like Carl Joseph so much. I used to watch him like every time, so I committed when I finally got the offer. And just being able to wear number 8 for West Virginia, it was fun, and getting able to ball out and things like that. But I kind of wanted to I feel like so many people wear number 8 on defense, and like you excel, I kind of wanted to change it up and change. So I changed my number to 1 and trying to make a new mark,
That's what I was going to ask about the number change. So what's the significance of the number 1? Is there anything behind that for you?
It's actually a long story. It's not that long of a story. Well, basically, okay, yeah. Well, so basically, we had a lot of new guys come in, and it wasn't that many single digits available, and so. No, this year, like just coming in, it wasn't that many single. I actually wanted one before last year when I first got here, but we had a receiver on the team who had one, but he ended up transferring. But it was too late at the time to change my number, so I just decided to stick with 8. But yeah, so it's a lot of new guys that came in this year, and we didn't have that many single digits, so I decided okay, I'll give 8 up and get 1. So.
Have you worn 1 before?
Yeah, I wore 1 at my junior college, East Mississippi.
Obviously, being picked to finish last this year in the Big 12 Conference, how is that something that this team can, make sure that you're not completely so focused on that, but also finding a way to use it as motivation to show that you're better than where you were picked at the beginning of the season?
I feel like we could definitely use it to fuel us, just for motivation, just showing that nobody believes in us, and it basically just shows what everybody thinks about us. And I could definitely say right now, just being around the guys around that facility, I could promise we're not finishing last in the Big 12. So, yeah.
How closely do players pay attention to stuff like that? I mean, obviously, when it gets released, you see it. You probably feel some type of way. But, as a player, how much do you pay attention to any of those preseason rankings?
I mean, we definitely see it. And I mean, it definitely gets under our skin because nobody want to be picked to finish last. But I mean, it's also fuel because it drives us to prove people wrong. So.
For you personally, this offseason, how much bigger, faster, stronger are you? And talk about the offseason weight program you guys have been through this year.
I'm definitely faster and stronger this offseason for sure with Coach Mike. Last year was my first year being with him. So, last year I had to really adjust. But this year, it's my last year, and I just been talking to him, just seeing what I need to work on and areas I need to improve after last season. And I think I improved on them, my flexibility and things like that. And I've definitely got faster. I clocked a faster time on the GPS than I ever have this summer. So, yeah, I definitely see the improvement, with Coach Mike.
What time, what speed was that?
It was 21 point. It was 21 point. It was high 21, almost 22. Almost clocked 22.
So you talk about getting stronger. Where do you think you rank on the defense in terms of one of the strongest players?
Oh, I'm definitely the strongest now. Let me stop playing. I'm not the strongest because we got D-line, we got guys so. I would say I'm definitely top 5. I want to say top 3, but I want to say top 3 honestly, but I'm definitely top 5 for sure.
Can I ask Lee Kpogba?
Absolutely.
So Lee Kpogba, first game of the season versus Penn State. How do you expect you to play, and what's your stats going to be like?
If you ask me, honestly, I see myself having 10 plus tackles, a couple TFLs, forced fumble.
Okay. And so who do you think will be the leading tackle of that game out of me or you? It's not a trick question.
Lee Kpogba. Good crazy.
So just from that interaction right there, Lee, you talk about, this team and the chemistry. A lot is said of, a lot of new players coming in, but it seems, especially on the defensive side, you guys still have such a good relationship with each other, no matter how many new pieces come in or how many people go out?
Yeah, definitely. We brought in a lot of people, but if you were to get around the team or just hang around the guys, like, you'd think we've been here all 4 years together, like came in as freshmen. It's just, we just all click. Like, I already knew some of the guys before they came, and some guys already knew each other, but we just all click once we all, like, especially through spring ball. I feel like it all happened through spring ball. Like, we would hang, we would go to the pool, like, especially now, like, when we have days off, like, we do little things like go to the pool or whatnot, just cook out, be around the guys, and we weren't doing as much of that last year, so I definitely feel like we're tighter as a team this year.
You ever talk about that, because players come and go.
Yeah, definitely.
You might have a good friend that's there, gone.
Yeah, definitely.
So do y'all talk about that, or is it just kind of that's a part of the game?
Some people leave. Of course, like, some people leave. Like, you get close to, you don't want people to leave, and you form relationships with people. But the way the game's played now, people just make the best decision for themselves. So you don't never know what somebody's situation is. So
I really don't care. It doesn't seem like there's ever many hard feelings.
Yeah.
It just doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't move the needle for us.
Definitely.
And kind of in that sense, talk about Sean Martin a little bit. He's a guy who probably could have left if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Waiting behind Dante and stuff. He stayed, put in the work, and now he's got the opportunity to take over Nationals. Talk about him having that patience, I guess.
Yeah, Sean, he's a dog. Just watching him practice, like, because I'm right behind him, because he's to the field side with me. So, just watching him practice and his work ethic, like, Sean's always in the weight room. Sean always in the building. Like, when nobody else in the weight room, you'll see Sean in there doing something, just trying to take care of his body, rehabbing or whatnot. And he's a great player, man. I seen him this spring. Like, I just seen him do some crazy things, and you can just tell, like, it's gonna be a big year for him.
Where have you seen his biggest area of growth this offseason?
I would probably say this offseason, his biggest area of growth, I would just say, like,
the other thing is, 3 of the 4.
as far as I would say, it's probably just his strength, for real, honestly. Like, I feel like he got stronger, and he plays. He gets in the backfield fast, man. Like, being pass rush is crazy. So he's been making a lot of plays in the backfield.
He's not running the 22 on the GPS, though, is he?
Nah, he ain't running that. It's only select few. I was number 4. I actually clocked number 4, so I might be top 5 fastest on the team. Just don't ask Neil. He ain't gonna say I'm not top 5.
Lee,